Battle of Orgreave, June the 18th, 1984.
But what we've got is an attempt to substitute the rule of the mob for the rule of
South Yorkshire Police are lying.
5 years before Hillsborough, at the height of the miners' strike, but the same police force. The mass police cover-up took place after Orgreave involving perjury and the doctoring of statements in the wake of police violence against the miners.
South Yorkshire Police are lying.
Police were covering up, they covered up stories, they were replicating stories, and they knew what they were doing. They were breaking the law.
This force used the same underhand tactics against its own people in the aftermath of the miners' strike that it would later use to more deadly effect against the people of Liverpool.
We need a full inquiry into Orgreave. Inquiry into Orgreave. Orgreave.
Last June, an independent police complaints commission report on Orgreave disclosed grave concerns about policing, but didn't call for a new inquiry. An officer who was at Orgreave is quoted as saying,
"Something rings in the back of my mind. If it was Hillsborough, the officers in some districts were told not to write anything in their pocketbooks. And that concurs with something that happened at Orgreave. It didn't apply to me, but it applied to some of my colleagues, and they were very upset about it. They were more or less told what to put in their books."
There's lots of similar policing practices in operation at Orgreave and Hillsborough. A lot of the same contentious histories and narratives associated with both, and also a real legacy of discontent.
South Yorkshire Police are lying.
We need a full inquiry into Orgreave. Inquiry into Orgreave. Orgreave.
South Yorkshire Police are lying. South Yorkshire Police
senior
are
officers
lying.
knew their ranks committed perjury in court after Orgreave, but did nothing about it.
But what we've got is an attempt to substitute the rule of the mob for the rule of law.
South Yorkshire Police are lying.
5 years before Hillsborough, at the height of the miners' strike, but the same police force.
I've not got a lot of faith in the system, I'm afraid. It's took this long, and it took the Hillsborough people 27 years, and we're still waiting for justice.